Do you want to turn just $200 into eventual thousands of dollars? Hello everyone, and welcome back to Virtual Tech Labs, where we delve into the exciting world of gaming PC sales and how you can turn your passion for gaming into a massive money-making scheme. Today I'm going to provide you with an in-depth guide to making money with gaming PC sales. Building gaming PCs isn't just a hobby, it's a profitable business opportunity that requires strategic planning and execution. In this guide, we'll walk you through each step of the process, from understanding your market to pricing your gaming PCs perfectly. Let's start off with knowing your market. The gaming industry is constantly evolving with new trends and technologies emerging all the time. You need to be aware of the individual part prices that comprise of your build. Each year we have new parts and new configurations. Starting off is your CPU. It's the brains of your system and your motherboard. Next is your RAM sticks. Next thing is your most costly thing. It's your GPU. The SSD is next. You could have an NVMe or SATA depending entirely on your motherboard. Your CPU cooler is one of the most essential parts of your build. A hard drive, if necessary. Thermal paste is a must, and it's something you're gonna need to buy. And a boot drive, which I have a video posted about. Next thing is your case. You need an aesthetically pleasing case for people to get interested into and want to buy. From high-speed RAMs to extremely powerful GPUs, gamers have specific preferences when it comes to their gaming setups. You need to be informed about those. Step 2 is sourcing high-quality components at competitive prices. As I mentioned the parts previously, what you should do next is follow along and open MS Excel or Google Sheets. Building a gaming PC is like putting together a puzzle, with each component playing a crucial role in the overall performance and aesthetics of the system. So you need to put down all your parts here and use a few commands like sum. First off, get your total together so you know how much you're spending. The next is how much you sell it for. You can usually price your gaming PCs based on the parts from the used market. That's why there's a market price tab over there. What you should do next is a little bit of research, and the parts that you're using used, you find out the price of those in the used market and you put them down there. So the total that you get on that side is a good estimate of how much you could sell your PC for. Putting down the condition is just a thing for yourself so you know how much you're spending on used parts and how much on new parts. So as you can see, you could get upwards of $74 in profits. Naming your PC is a thing I'll specify later, but it's something that could personalize your builds and give a higher grabbing rate. Vanity is always important, so you can customize this as you like. When sourcing components for your PC, it's important to prioritize quality and reliability while also keeping costs in check. Look for reputable suppliers who offer high quality components at competitive prices. And when buying used, don't be afraid to negotiate discounts to maximize your profit margins. I'm not saying for you to buy these exact parts, but these are some good parts that I found on Amazon. For used parts, you could go on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, as that's what's most popular in America or wherever you live. You can use your personal market. I don't have access to Facebook Marketplace where I live because it's not too popularized here. We have a different website that I use, and that's where I list my parts too. So, a few things I would suggest is buy RAM sticks new because issues in RAM sticks could destroy your motherboard, as I've faced in the past. CPU coolers being new is also a good choice, and cases should always be new because used cases tend to look really bad and maintain a lot of dust. Try to find cases with pre-installed RGB fans so you don't have to spend extra on fans. A GAMDS case that I found here looks really amazing and is good for the price. It comes with four ARGB fans that you can hook up to the motherboard and sync with exact colors that you want. After adding this to cart, I updated the price on my Excel sheet. As you can see, updating the prices have already pushed the profits to $81. Next is your storage. Look for an M.2 for your motherboard or SATA. Over here, I'm looking for a 128 GB M.2, but as you can see, I can't find a good one, and I ended up settling on this 256 GB M.2. M.2 SSDs are also called NVMe SSDs, and I found this one for $22, which seems like an amazing deal here. $84 profits is amazing. Next thing is building your gaming PC. I have posted a video on this in the past, so you can check that out if you want an in-depth guide. But it's all the same processes. Putting your CPU cooler in, the brackets for it and everything. Turn on once again, screw them in. Then you just need to install the brackets. The person I bought the CPU cooler from had lost the original screws, so I just used the ones from the case. And they fit perfectly, so there was no issue over it. Once you install that, you put down your CPU cooler, add some thermal paste, and then screw down the mount. Install your fans and make sure to plug them in on your motherboard. What you do next is lower down your motherboard into the case, but make sure not to make this mistake. You have to install the IO shield from before, and if you're buying your motherboard used, it's imperative you make sure that the seller gives you the IO shield. So, once you install the motherboard in the case, your graphics card comes next. Put that in safe without bending or breaking anything. A thing I do to have a personalized brand is name my PCs, and ChatGPT is one of the best ways to do it. Just ask your ChatGPT to list some names for gaming PCs, and if you have specific preferences, make sure to mention them when you're asking for names. You can obviously use these for reference, but I'd suggest finding your own and choosing your own ones because you should like the names that you're picking out, and then the customer would like the names you're picking out. What is most important for your ad is amazing pictures. Just grab your mobile phone and connect your PC onto a monitor, add a good wallpaper, and take some nice pictures. Take pictures for the inside, the back, and maybe the top if necessary. This is what your description should be like. You can copy this or you can change it up. It's completely up to you. But make sure to specify for no trades because trades are just a loss. List down your CPU, your graphics card, the motherboard, everything else, along with benchmarks of games of your choice. But I'd suggest to include Fortnite anyways, because Fortnite is what sells the most, and higher FPS in Fortnite just means people would buy and kids would want to buy it. Here's a quick start guide I like to include. Pause and read along. And while you're reading, make sure to subscribe, like, comment down below if you flip PCs and like the profits from it.